We are a peaceful people, struggle as we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere, make no mistake. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.
We love the open county of the Rupununi and the Essequibo, daytime or night. Though we may criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we need to keep it. We have that right.
We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.
Oh yes, a lot of you gon' vex, but I tell you, sometimes you just got to listen. There's a child in every home and every community. They will grow up to be symbols of unity. They'll be colorblind to race and ethnicity. That's the vision of a leader like President Irfan Ali. I'm talking about the one Guyana where our people can live in peace, where every race trusts each other, where racial prejudice no longer exists. Our children will have one Guyana to grow up in a land united and free with equality and blessed with prosperity. For too long we've been fighting one another. It's race against race, but in the end the country suffer. Oh, we were born here, not in India nor Africa. But if we can't get along, the foreigners gon' eat we suffer. We must put an end to racism. Let it end now with this generation. Together we'll develop this nation. Make Guyana the gem of the Caribbean. Don't listen to them wicked politicians who will divide us to win an election, believe it or not. Guyanese no smarter than that. Yeah, I told you. It's your boy Padmore. Unity is the key. We are all one and we should be treated as one. Our ancestors were slaves and laborers, but the life they endured made it better for us. We honor their sacrifice and the freedom they bought for we. But some descendants of slaves use that to fuel the rich. It doesn't matter what's your skin color, when we bleed blood it's red the same. Let's respect and love one another. When a brother cry we must feel the pain. We're Portuguese, African and Indian. We're Chinese mix up, we're Amerindians. We're all Guyanese. Let's end this segregation. I'm appealing to Guyanese in the diaspora. We welcome you home. We've got a lot to offer. It's not the same place that you run away from. Come see the paradise Guyana has now become. I'm talking about the one Guyana where our people can live in peace, where every race trusts each other, where racial prejudice no longer exists. Our children will have one Guyana, to grow up in a land united and free, with equality and blessed with prosperity. It's a message I just want you to understand. Stop and think for a minute. Really think for a minute. If we can't fix the present, then we should work on the future.
Neighbor Joe, neighbor Joe, neighbor Joe. Oh, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning. I don't want your conniving morning, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning. You can keep your conniving morning. When you been a corrupong, you not been tell me morning. No, because your money done, you come with conniving morning. When you had your pocket full, you not been tell me morning. No, because your money done, you hustle for tell me morning. Morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning. I don't want your conniving morning. Neighbor, neighbor, Joe come. Neighbor, neighbor, Joe come. Neighbor, neighbor, Joe come. This is all the money that me work for. A 2 pound a note and a gilla piece. A 2 pound a note and a gilla piece. A 2 pound a note and a gilla piece. This is all the money that me work for. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. I don't want your conniving morning. Oh, Joseph, pour me. Oh, Joseph, pour me. Oh, Joseph, pour me. What we could do with a gilda piece? 1 bunch green plantain, 1 string quacquari, 1 Jill black pepper. All you could do with a gilda piece. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. I don't want your conniving morning. When you been a corrupong, and I've been tell me morning. Now because your money done, you come with conniving morning. When you had your pocket full, you know been tell me morning. Now because your money done, you hustle for tell me morning. morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning. I don't want you conniving, morning, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning, morning, neighbor, morning. You can keep your conniving, morning.
This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey, Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I... This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil too. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey, Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana, I love Guyana. Guyana, my country. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil to one Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I... This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right here, so no other can compare. Guyana is made up of so many natural resources. We don't need no forces, cause we got enough resources. Let's talk about bauxite, gold, diamond, and rice. We got it right here. Guyana ain't going nowhere. We got enough oil to one Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Hey, hey, Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil, Guyana got gold, Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things, we growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from my heart, Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. One Guyana. I love Guyana. Guyana, my country, my home. The only place I call home. Well,
good morning to everybody. Welcome down to Livewire. It is the 17th of full weekend. I hope especially our Muslim brothers and Humanabi, for those who would have celebrated. And we continuing, we rolling through the week. It's Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday. Let me see. Raj, no problem. We can link. All right, good guys. Morning to you again. Welcome to the program. Morning to the persons across the regions. Morning to the persons across the diaspora. Special good morning to the persons in the comment section already. Really happy to have you guys here. Who we got in here? Let me see. So, morning to Lenny Lachman, Rahim Amarali, Balwan Dan Raj. We got nothing to talk about this morning. Ram Narain Singh, morning to you. Dave Prasad joining us from Toronto. Joseph Satar, morning to you. Rajendra Singh, Sarah Mosley, Shane Ramaya. Okay. Lenny, Liana Ramaya, morning to you both. Salome, morning to you. Wazim Nabi, good morning. Neil Ramlokan joining us from NYC along with Omar Sharif. Mazo Inshan, morning to you. A special good morning to Miss Marisha Sami. She's joining us on the live this morning. Heading for a little trip soon, and I'm very excited. I'm glad that you're recovering well, and I trust that you have a wonderful day, you know, getting a little shopping in, down there in the NYC. Nadia, morning to you. Miss Ramcharan, morning to you. Tamika Bihari, good morning to you. Alan Khan, Pam Singh, morning to you and Trevor. Special good morning to Mukesh Vishnu. That guys, join me in congratulating Mukesh. He received an award for the. I gotta open it on my screen, or else I can't read what's on the thing. Just a second. Right. So Mukesh received an award for leadership and civic and leadership. He received the Jayadevi Arts Inc. Civic and Leadership Award for his leadership and dedication and contributions to the Indo-Caribbean community. Right. So hats off to you, Mukesh, on receiving that award from this group. Right. So guys, join me in congratulating Mukesh on his accomplishment or his acknowledgement, the acknowledgement of his efforts. Right. Mohammed Isaf, morning to you. Jonah Bijan joining us from Canada. Eddie Ramnath, morning to you. Faisal Ghani, Cecil Rampasad, Ann Hill, Dinan Suku, Rakesh, Jamila Kayum, Philip Gonraj, morning to you. Ella Bagmati, good morning to you. Rita Little, special good morning to you and Mr. Little. Narain Singh, good morning to you. Eunice, morning to you and Rita. Right, yeah, Rita. Rita Chu, right. Dial Sukram coming in the country tomorrow for the big wedding there in canal number 1 or 2 by one of the canals. Can't remember right now, but the wedding is tomorrow. I'm sorry, the wedding is coming up. Dial coming in tomorrow. So we're gonna be having a good time there celebrating. Right? Wazim Hasno, morning to you. Leslie Mongol, Ormela Gusai, good morning to you. Chitra Sukraj, Leslie Mongol, morning to you. Philip Diabru, Rajendra Mahis, Chris, Jane from St. Martin, special good morning to you. Savita Sukraj, Henry Jagdio, Derek Drupal, Jasura Budram, Richard Stanislaus, morning to you. Nirmala Allen joining us from Barbados. Savita Rose, good morning. Good morning. Sherwin Siram, morning to you. Lola Hari, Rafi Singh, Carla Daniels, Jean Cornelius, Norman Aziz, good morning to you. Lola Hari, good morning to you. Who else we got here? Prem Prashad, Edward Budu, Ricky Knott, Ravi Jai Chan, morning to you. Reni Prasad, Lance Henry, Anand Gangadin. This is supposed to be my IT teacher from APS, if I'm correct. Yes, I think so. Yeah, man. The name right. Krishna Deodak, morning to you. Deshaun Abrams, Desiree B. Young, good morning to you. Who else we got here? Soma B. Pat, morning. Balram Bhagwan Singh, good morning to you. Dr. Nandalal Taras O'Brien. Shem Jadu, morning to you. Christopher Prasad, good morning to you. Asif Ahmad, morning to you. Yeah, I see all these names here already. Sally Jones, special good morning. No, they had the national holiday. Guys, just a reminder, national holidays, we don't have a program. So in case you're looking out and you know it's a national holiday, yeah, some persons in the diaspora weren't aware it was Numanabi here. Brian Nagamutu, good morning to you. Dave Singh, morning to you. Special good morning to Dario, you nearly make me choke. Good morning to Dario McKelman, out of Dario in Linden or Panama or Peru or somewhere. Somewhere Dario is. Morning to you. Wherever you are, Dario, morning to you. Thank you for being here on the program. Guys, let's get into it. No more wasting time. So this first section of the program going to the men, because the women have decency. Not saying that all men indecent, but we are more inclined to do certain things. Sorry, just let me put this on silent. We're more inclined to do certain things that. Anyway, here's my point. The point is, men, this is what happens And I want y'all to tell me, oh my God. Oh my God. What? Guys, y'all seeing the image on the screen? Okay, it there. It there. Right. So let me go. Let me go. Let us go. I am sorry. The computer is giving me some trouble. Actually, the screen is. This is. What is going on? Anyway, anyway, as I was saying to you guys, here is what. I just want you guys to understand that I'm encouraging all men. Y'all use a restroom. This is as a result of peeing on your own toes. Look at the condition of this. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. What? Look, guys, I need to refresh this browser. The StreamYard, I think it's frozen. Like Elsa. I know what's going on here. Just give me a second. Let me log out and log back in. Such a jerk. Look, look. I'm sorry I come back. Guys, if you're hearing and seeing me clearly, just let me know. Just let me know if y'all see it and hearing me clearly, right? Please. Now, all I'm saying, gentlemen, this is a public service announcement for the men. Because we just go out on the road and drink and stand up and piss in a car. Sorry to be so crude this morning, right? And this is the result of you peeing and the urinating and the urine falling on your own toes. People remember, urine is toxic. I guess after 24 hours. You understand me? Urine is toxic. So that means you piss on your foot and you won't get to wash it in 24 hours. These are the results. Guys, use a bathroom. Guys, do the right thing. Right? I am saying as well, as a former minister of government, the APNU, the APNUFC government, right? As a former minister, this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I am suggesting, sir, you go to Vavanta. Vavanta is on North Road. Is North Road or Church Street? Which one? Which one? Somebody please remind me. Is Vavanta on North Road or Church Street? I think it's Church Street. Please, please, El Pistolero, go and visit Vavanta. Uh, go and visit Vavanta. It is crazy. Y'all are crazy, bro. And I think it's so disrespectful for you to go into people village with your foot like that. You, David Patterson, would have never approached a Georgetown crowd with a foot like this. So I see it as I pass, right? I see it as I pass for you to even think it's okay to visit these people in this condition. High class I pass. right? You guys always pulling on Nigel Hughes, but continue with your nonsense. So again, guys, listen. Aside from not peeing on people's fences and those kinds of things, I'm asking you guys to use the lavatory facilities, because when you pee on the road, you pee on a post, this is the result of the urine bouncing off said post or fence or whatever it is and sprinkling on your toes. You understand me? Y'all is trouble. Carla, good morning. Hello?
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
They practice no toe like they can run this country. We don't need those toe. And Salon refuse to look after that toe. Right? I know you got to vulcanize it, shop and let them vulcanize it good. Later.
Thank you, Auntie. You're right, Auntie. My eyes pass Vavanta. Vavanta would never look at these toes. Vavanta would not do it. You have to go to a vulcanizing shop, sir. Or hire a construction company and let them guys come in. And oh my god. Look, hey people, somebody send me day foot at work. A construction worker just sent me his foot. I'm gonna share it with y'all. Look at this. This is one of Guyana construction workers at work right now, and he wanted to share with us how his feet look compared to Mr. Patterson. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. David, you gotta do better. David, you gotta do better. This man doing construction and could take care of his feet. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. And here, whoever this is, clearly using a washroom. Clearly using a washroom. He's not pissing about the place. He's not. He is not. Right? Anyway, we're moving on. So this jumped out at me yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I saw this. I saw this yesterday, and it continues to hammer home my point about the party that so-called the advocate for Afro-Guyanese, right? The party that looking out for Afro-Guyanese, the party that has the best interests of Afro-Guyanese at heart. Now, this is a post from the security guard Norman Brown. Y'all remember the security guard Norman Brown? Y'all know who I'm talking about? Y'all gotta know who I'm talking about, man. Norman Brown, the old guard. If you remember who I'm talking about, watch this here quick and then we're gonna continue.
Very, very dirty person. He makes it his duty, you check it out, to just to tarnish people, to pull them down, to bring them down. And this man is not a man, he should be the last person. You know, the last person, because he struggled, he grew up poor from Linden. He's now a security guard in the UK. You know, he's a security guard in the UK. He ain't got no big position, he ain't got no big wealth. So why are you targeting people who are wealthy? You should be trying to know to say, you know, something. Instead of being a security guard, you should be trying to open your own security service. He's been in the UK for how many donkey years? How many donkey years? Doesn't have his own home. I mean, it might sound petty to some people.
No, James, it don't sound petty. He in the UK for much years and got his own house. He ain't doing nothing for himself, but fighting down young Afro-Guyanese that trying to better themselves, trying to be their own boss, trying to do their own thing. So as you guys know, Marlon Jacob successfully led the Nomads band and trucked down the road along with under the theme One Guyana on the parkway here for whatever holiday they had, man. I ain't too few the American holidays. And this guy got a terrible fight down from persons, as I said before, who are supposed to be the champion of the rights of Afro-Guyanese. Terrible fight down. Call for boycott, all kind of thing. Now, this photo, right, is on the vice president's page and was posted by Marlon Jacobs himself, the guy in the black hat here. But look at the nonsense Norman Brown coming with. A clear statement to thousands of youths in Guyana. You can bugger for things. Now, how buggery come in this thing? How buggery come in this thing? This man standing at an event taking a photo with the vice president of the country. Where did buggery come from? You understand? Is it because Afro-Guyanese who don't align with the PNC, AFC and their views are then ridiculed and belittled and berated just because they don't agree? What Marlon Jacobs has done, what has Marlon Jacobs done to cause this kind of ridicule to come upon him? The theme One Guyana speaks to bringing people together. The theme One Guyana speaks to all races moving forward as one. It speaks to one people, one nation, one destiny. It brings those three phrases into one. One Guyana, one people, one nation, one destiny. But people like Norman Brown, they don't want to see that. People like John Thompson don't want to see that. Now, I want to show y'all this another photo. And in this other photo, I'd like y'all to explain to me the difference you're seeing between the two. Please remember this photo that you're seeing in this post. This post, right? Remember the post that you're seeing here. Now look at this. What is the difference? What is the difference? Now, I switched to photos on the post, but it goes to show you the hypocrisy of some of these people on social media. Now, you could imagine this is a clear statement that you could bugger for things. And I'm sorry to be so lewd. You understand me? I'm sorry. I apologize. Right? I'm sorry to be so lewd. This is a clear statement that you could bugger for things. But this is not a clear statement you could bugger for things. What is this now? This computer. You anyway, guys, just give me a second. Why is StreamYard behaving so homosexual like? Guys, sorry about that. I think they're trying to. Anyway, let me go. I ain't in the mood. I ain't in the mood. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. So as I was saying, can y'all see the difference between this photo and this one. So this one here is a bugger for things photo, but this one is not. This one is not. That's the double standard of these people that I talk about. This is not a bugger for things photo, Norman. As I said, the signal here, but bugger it cut. But this is ridiculous. Now, what I wanted to show you guys as well, I wanted to show you Marlon Jacobs' post on this photo, right? So it's not a case where Afro-Guyanese that are affiliated with the PNC could be happy for other Afro-Guyanese that just getting ahead. That's not the case. They can't. They can't. They can't be happy, right? So look at what Marlon Jacobs was saying about the photo. Right? So this is the post Marlon Jacobs made. Vice President Barjagjo congratulated the GOAT, that's what he's called himself, the GOAT, last night for bringing all Guyanese together at the NYC, in NYC with my Nomads Carnival band. And I told him we're taking over the road right here in Guyana for Cricket Carnival. So as you could see, persons are pushing unity, togetherness. You understand? And people like Norman Brown, who get the same encouragement that this young man is getting here, who get the same encouragement and was embraced in the same way, now talking bugger story and who bugger and who a bugger, who a bugger. You could believe it? Could you believe it? That is the double standards of these people. So he, in his young age, he got encouragement from government officials or senior persons senior to him, encouraging him to go on. He never really make nothing out of it because he, you make it to the UK, you're working with a little security guard for him. You understand? I don't, of course, you're sorry, G. I don't go on with this lawlessness, but still. Right? You're working with a little security guard for him. This young man, Marlon Jacobs, well, as far as I know, works with himself. I don't know if he works with anybody in these days, but basically I know he's a promoter, he throws parties, he engages in social media stuff and things like that. Now, could you imagine this young man elevating himself, making money on his own, got his own thing, got a whole Norman Brown? Oh God, this guy, Rickford Bork, Mark Benchcop have never gathered a crowd like Marlon Jacobs in the US to promote Guyana or let people know about Guyana in a positive light. You understand me? Of that magnitude. They have not. They have not. Now they're cussing down this young man because the guy trying to do something good. This guy is getting the same encouragement you got, Norman Brown, but he making something himself. Are you vexed because you didn't make anything of yourself? And look, let me show y'all something. Right? So look at this photo here. It's not now Norman getting mentorship. It's not now. Look at this other one. This one going to take y'all even further back because he's even younger. And Jagdi in the photo is even younger. So it's long Norman getting help and assistance. Long Norman getting help and assistance. Guidance. And Norman took the guidance and did nothing with it. Go to the UK, he make nothing himself. He make the people hand fall. Jesus Christ, Norman. And you talking about a story and all kind of thing. And you in photos with the same person. So, Norman, if yours... Anyway, don't let me go there. But you got that point your part though. You got that point You got that point You got that point your part now. This is nonsense to the highest level. We can't be fighting down Afro Guyanese because they're making something with themselves and they're dealing with the government of the day. Marlon Jacobs is a Guyanese. Irfan Ali is his president. The vice president is his vice president. They're not Irfan Ali, President Ali, and Vice President Jagdo. They're not currently. They're not operating on the party level. They're in government. They're the government of the day, right? Marlon Jacobs is taking a photo with his elected officials. Marlon Jacobs, as we just saw here in his post, claimed he received compliments from his elected officials on his efforts. Let me zoom this in a little bit so y'all could see better. Oh no, that looked a little too far. Jesus. Yeah. Okay, no, I can't down too low. Okay, no, zoom in too much. The zoom thing gone now, right? Oh. Right? Receiving a compliment from his elected official. Look at there. Look at there. Receiving a compliment from his elected official. And you trying to mix the man up in bugger story? I'm buggery in the dictionary. The people use it in court. I check and I ain't using no profanity or anything. You understand? So Norman, as I usually tell the PNC or the AFC, as I usually tell them, before you watch this splinting somebody eye, Norman, watch the plank that's in yours. Look at the plank that is in yours. And if you're claiming that this young man get bugger for things, then Norman, then by all means, it had to happen to you too. Don't pull yourself out. You understand? If it was good for the goose, it's good for the gander. In nonsense, you're mixing up the vice president in, mixing up Marlon Jacobs in, just because y'all can't rally your own crowd to support you. Nomad's band had more people than Nigel Hughes had in Linden. Apparently, the ancestors tell him go there. The ancestors didn't tell him go by David Bork March on the same day. You understand? You understand? It's crazy. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. Carla, good morning.
Morning, how are you this morning, brother?
I try with it.
Long time I talk to you, man.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm vexed right now. The first thing, as I told you before, I want to know why when they get a blackout in North or West, why you don't get water? Why water don't come on? It's a problem. The person working there have a problem or what? You know what the clock was to come on this morning? After 7.
Oh.
After 7, down the blackout last night, and they keep coming back till this morning. Yeah, till this morning, they want to come back.
Right.
I mean, it's disturbing a lot of people. I don't know if people use the good office and see what's going to for us here in that something. Is either people sabotaging or something?
We gotta look into that and see what's going on with that whole water situation. Yeah.
Yes, even like the cold is coming. The cold kept long last night. But when it come on shortly or whichever, you don't get water but 2 hours, 3 hours after. Look at that old night, old morning, you don't get no water. It's still, but after 7, then you see pipe damage. It's somebody sabotaging. And I'm asking you, my brother, if you could please look at it for us.
Definitely, I'm gonna check on that. I'll check on that.
I want to read something this morning, but look, this how these people want to win the election.
Yeah.
You come on, be able to go now with them should come off the face of the earth. Sorry to see that.
Hey, bro, I mean, I know it's a harsh view, but we could do without some of them in our society pulling us apart instead of pulling us together.
If there's a commonplace you can put on the page, that does the same thing the name again, Mr. Lalande said, that people who do overseas think that they could talk to you, tell you, bring you down anything on social media, and nothing happen to them. That's the same say with Mr. Bork is the miracles that Mr. Bork doing that. I don't trust them. Especially this one that they did. The one that they don't trust them.
Man.
Because if Mr. Bork is the one to send Mr. Bork home, the Americans could do it. But as a man rightly saying, is after this woman was King for New Year. Is black, as he said, he should know guys over there. There is black things from him. From getting things back to Guyana, so he can do what he's like.
They're looking for Bork to get them the Afro-Guyanese vote over there for when their elections are held. You understand? For these different positions. So they'll hold him close, but you know, every rope got a 10, brother. Every rope got a 10.
That's what he's doing. We want like to private control, like they control black people in America.
That's what they believe. I don't think it's so though. That's what they believe.
Yeah. Because if everything is by cut. What we going on? That's how people mean. That's how the people is. And why only hope like Guyanese got high see the strictness that they're going on with, and people still thinking for them. Oh my God, Guyanese people like the dummies, I call them.
Man, some of we blind, but we need to, the few of us who could see need to lead the rest of the life. We can't give up on them.
As I tried before, I don't listen to the name like before. I was anxious to listen to Freddie Kisson. I listen to Freddie Kisson now, you know. Freddie Kisson got one set of people coming all the time for the show, and they're talking shit nonsense. The other night he had low, and this man. The double bank, you want to see the double bank?
They try to double bank Joel. Joel is a quiet guy. He ain't gonna roll with them.
I know. You hardly hear what he's saying. But one settlements, and he does, and people don't say already, he's a big time he can city country. Reading him low. Everybody saying nobody, they never low, at what? You can't hear what the bike, you can't hear what the other man saying. He and this man, Jubu, every name.
Kian Jabur.
He don't know nothing.
Yeah, Kian does just mumble and stumble about the place. I can't stand him. You gotta stop the domestic violence.
I think these people got to stop the stupidness, stop the stubbornness. You understand? And if they went for the election, go for the election cool and quiet and stop talking things and thinking about people. You can't disrespect a man, but man tell him I have a bubble for everything. There's some bad.
I love the terrible.
They're on the page. I mean, I've actually you by a long slave. They're on the page, everybody reading it.
Yeah. And the sad part about it, and I saw this show The Ride Along the other day with Rickford Burke and Paul Slow. And Rickford Burke was calling somebody a house slave, and the moderator admonished him about it. So when you have people like Norman Brown going after young Afro-Guyanese like Marlon Jacobs, you would expect people like Nigel Hughes, Aubrey Norton, and all these people who want to aspire to the highest office in this country to step forward and say, no, you can't do this, or no, this is wrong.
That's right. They wouldn't do that because them is the same too. They wouldn't do that. They feel happy and nice about it. I'm telling you all already, don't want to talk about Nigel Hughes. Nigel Hughes is a scam and he's a crook. I am telling you, here we are, the food parents sending up there. People, because he's a lion, he's been one piece. People saying that the this and the door and the terror and the other. But he himself don't like black people.
Man.
He himself don't like black people.
Man.
And he don't know that. And come tell him, but he's my brother. Listen, my brother. There's so much things to say right now that I wouldn't see. I gotta say it in between. As I want to take up the time. But I want to do something for me concerning this thing is looking bad on GWI. But why is it you can't get water till 2 hours and 3 hours? Last night they called come on back about minister tell okay it take a little time till this morning 7 o'clock, after 7 o'clock then you get water.
Yeah, it gotta have something going on there.
I'm fed up with that. For some people here are talking the government. And this is the things that I think the vice president and the people have got to look into. These little things, I'm serious about it, Jones. These are the things that the authorities got to look into. Why people don't get their water at all. I don't know what I said before. I don't know if it's a sabotage. You understand it? You understand me? Or they don't got one tomorrow, there's got people there. And when the black will come on, the person is left. Oh, if so happened last night, the person don't walk up on like that.
I won't be able to tell you. I'd need to find out what's going on.
I know, man. I know. I want you to do that for me, please.
Yeah.
You see what happens to me. And if you got to push doors, and, and let me get it right. And if the thing you come and say what the deal, if GWA got a problem, come present supplying GWA have a problem with there.
Yeah.
It's only bringing down the president and the vice president and the prime minister and the minister. Because you don't get the water all night. All night people get up early for go to work.
Yeah.
People get up early for cook. No water. But you believe people. It's human being deal with and there's no command in whoever owns pesticide. And you remember, let me check it up. It's a lot of things to say, I wouldn't say. Thank you very much for talking to you, man.
Yeah, man. I'm going to try and get a feedback for you by the show tomorrow.
I'm on night with your thing, boy. I'm on night.
All right, brother. Take care. Yeah, we got to check on that and see what's going on with GWI there in South. I understand what's the problem. Anyway, what was I talking about? I forget. Oh, I think I was coming to disgraceful Nigel Hughes. So again, I think the caller just spoke about people trying to go about the place lying to win votes. Lying to win votes. How can one person? Well, he's a lawyer, and lawyers don't let me group all lawyers in the same bracket. But it seems like Nigel Hughes has no qualms about sharing misinformation to people or lying to his followers or lying to the Guyanese that would actually go to his page or listen to what he has to say. Nigel Hughes is, gosh, I don't want to call him out his name, but these guys are absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. So you and the party that you are ahead of and now at the helm again did nothing in these areas. didn't go to Toko, didn't go to, oh gosh, with the airstrip being that he talked about the other day. P-Man Williams, MP P-Man Williams, Parima? Is it Parima? I think it's Parima. Y'all ain't build no airstrip in Parima. Y'all ain't build no community roads in Linden. Y'all ain't do it in New Amsterdam. You don't build no new highway in the capital city. You don't do none of that. But you going around the place, playing you inspecting other people's work. When you left nothing for anybody to critique or inspect. What I love though is that people are becoming more aware and they're not allowing this nonsense to fly on social media. So when he posted this nonsense, persons jump on him right away, right? Persons jump on him right away and showed him, hey, this is the place you said that they got, right? So this post is from the Toka parent, teachers, friends, wherever it is, group. Now this post was on February 23rd, 2024. Right? Now I want to show y'all something here, then we'll look at it in more detail. So let me go back to Nigel Hughes' page to show you how this wretch misleading. I don't like him. I don't like him. And that's why I say sometimes I wonder how politicians like they hang out with each other. Because for me, if me and you are on the same side of the fence, I don't want nothing to do with you. Because some of the foolishness that you're putting forward, I can't look past it and sit down and gaff with you about sensible things. So look at what I want to show you. So after the people jug Nigel Hughes for being a nasty, dirty, stinking liar, you understand me? He decided to fight back. So he posts a photo of the Toka primary school, right? Alleging that it's not the nursery school. So he posted this photo here. Let me make it big. Where it clearly says on the photo that we could see, Toka primary school. So he doubled down. Claiming that, oh, this is not the building. This was Toka Primary School in 2019. This photograph was taken in 2019. Did y'all build it in 2019? No, I don't think so. But let me show y'all something here, right? So he's claiming that that's Toka Primary School. Because I had to exit the software, the stuff that I uploaded came up. So this is the photo that Nigel Hughes would have uploaded to Facebook. And oh, it's the primary school. They're showing you the primary school. Right? So the people from the area say, no, brethren, we got a nursery school too. So clearly, we have a building here. You see the door on the side. It got 6 windows on the side, 2 on the front. The primary school. The nursery school, 3 windows on the side, 1 on one side, 2 on the other side, the door in the middle, 2 windows on the front. Clear difference. Clear and complete difference. What I want to show you as well. Right? Because the people didn't let Nigel Hughes slide with the nonsense. So this photo, and I had to go back to the Facebook so we could zoom in and y'all can see. This photo here is of the Toka Nursery School. And if you remember the one that we had of the Toka Primary School, it had the name of Toka Primary School on the front. If y'all look on the side here, I don't know how good y'all gonna see it. Over the door, Jesus Christ, Nigel Hughes. Jesus Christ. You're a terrible person, sir. You're a terrible person, sir. So it reads over this door, Toka Nursery School. You understand me? Token nursery school. Now, what's the grievance Nigel Hughes got? What's the grievance Nigel Hughes got? He is upset because the children them were out in the yard having some classes. Nigel Hughes, if you grow up in your fancy private school where you're being inside all the time and you grow up in the city where all the classes happen inside the classroom, that's for you. That is for you. But these children who grew up in these hinterland areas and whatnot, Jesus Christ, Nigel, they are more engaged in outdoor activities. So what if the teacher decides, you know what? It's hot today. Let's go outside under the cashew tree and have a class. It's not like they're sitting down in the hot blazing sun and they had no building or no cashew tree. Did y'all see the token nursery school or primary school during the 2015 to 2020 period? Y'all put AC in there? Honest to God, I cannot understand it. I remember primary school. Sometimes we inside, not necessarily at hot. The teacher just decide, look, y'all pick up your benches. We going outside and have a class. That was something that happened in the past in the capital city. I did some schooling in Trinidad as well, and it happened over there. So you try to tell me it's so horrible that Guyana's first people, the teachers decide to take them outside and probably have a session outside in the outdoors? So what? Shows the nursery school that you built in, your party built in Toka. Or any other Amerindian village, as a matter of fact. You highlight that to us, Nigel Hughes. The amount of nursery schools, primary schools, secondary schools that were constructed in indigenous communities. Could you show us those stats, Nigel Hughes? Could you show us those stats, Nigel Hughes? I saw him posting up stats for Region 9 for CSEC or something like that. Could you show us the stats for those very same regions from 2015 to 2020? Let us know if your party had an impact. If your wife and all the telecommunications nonsense that she was doing around the place had an impact. If the places where supposedly get ICT hubs under her, if they had an increase in their grades and that kind of thing. Please show us, Nigel Hughes. You highly out of order, sir. And again, two completely different buildings. Two completely different buildings. So that is their plan. To mislead the Guyanese people. So remember, not every Guyanese visit Toka or know where Toka there. They just know it's an indigenous village. Right? Nigel Hughes speaks properly. He's very tall and he's a lawyer. So basically whatever he says may be gospel to some people, not knowing that the guy, Jesus. Nigel, you're a horrible person. Horrible person. To go to these lengths to mislead people. Right? You, sir, may have grown up in a very privileged lifestyle. So at your private school that you went to, you understand? And private schools do that. Jesus, what's wrong with this guy? I've seen teachers from Maze on they got their own park right over the road from the school. Got the students over in the park having a class on their tree. What is so mind-blowing about a class outside? What I think we need to focus on is how come Nigel in all these areas without the APNU AFC, the PNC, Aubrey Norty, you better watch out. because Nigel making connect. You see, he gone with Gap, and I think it's Gap win the chairmanship for the APNU. So Aubrey, watch out. They may be plotting against you, sir. So you got to fight from within and without, from outside and inside. What we're gonna do, Aubrey? What happened here? Nigel is making strides in the indigenous. I wouldn't even call it strides. He just making himself a damn fool in the indigenous communities. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Right? Look at this guy. I think this is Vincent Henry. Now all of them care about the indigenous people. All of them care about the indigenous people. None of them gonna get up and say a word when the minister, the AP and UFC minister of government said indigenous people greedy. Y'all want oil money and land. Where was Laura George when former vice president from Sarama village, Ali Kok, went to visit communities and the people asked for land title and he did nothing? Where was Laura George when David Patterson, as Minister of Infrastructure, wasn't bringing no kind of infrastructure to indigenous communities? No kind of infrastructure. They were on their own. A lot of people would remember, would know now. If you listen, St. Cuthbert Mission got heritage the 28th of September. Y'all go. When you go there, y'all tell me about the concrete road y'all driving through that indigenous community on. You understand? When y'all go at the guest house, y'all tell me about the 24-hour electricity there. Tell me about the electricity that runs through the whole community. And tell me if any of it was done under the AP and UFC. And that's just one that is close by. Laura George was nowhere around when the CSOs got fired. We couldn't see Laura George. All of a sudden, she appeared and running in all the indigenous village. She got so much to say about everything. Kisiri, everything she got an opinion on. My view is their eyes past the indigenous people. The eyes past the indigenous people. You understand? I'd like Nigel use to show us the ICT hub that he wife building there for the people of Toka. The ICT hub. Show us the ICT hub, Nigel. Dirty Foot David, you show us some infrastructure you're doing there. Laura George, look, you're a female. Me want to disrespect you, but you got selective memory loss. Only now you realize indigenous people struggling and having such a terrible time in life. Oh God! Oh God! Oh, it's time for me to talk, right, Laura? Now it's time for you to talk. You didn't know nothing else about them. You didn't know nothing that they're going on with them back in the day. It's now. Now you seeing indigenous people suffering. As to you, Vincent Henry, everyone knows you have nothing. You have nothing to offer. As the person who win the APNU Congress. Imagine you win the Congress and Aubrey Nartu, who ain't even show up. You understand me? Aubrey Nartu wouldn't even show up, could tell you, hey, sit down and rest your stupid self. I in charge of this thing. Who tell you got Congress? You asked me for Congress? You guys pass me? Huh? And you going to the indigenous people to tell them what? To represent them in what way? To do what? Man, look, this is a table full of complete waste. Sorry, a table full of complete waste and Dirty Foot David Patterson. Complete. This is the attendance of the meeting. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33 people outside the AFC, people that I know. And they probably got AFC activists in there. So it's not like the whole community, the community of Toka come out to them, these vagabonds, as they try to make people believe. You understand? This is the climate change. This is the Dutch lady. I don't know who this person is. Look. And next one hung up with corruption. Anyway, look, y'all try with y'all opposition. I don't know what to say about them. I don't know where they're going or what they're hoping to accomplish. But y'all try with them. I sometimes honestly I don't know what to say. But y'all can pick sense from nonsense. And y'all need to recognize lies when you see them. David Patterson, Cathy Hughes, Nigel Hughes, Vincent Henry, Laura George, all of them were complicit in the actions of the last administration. And based on that fact alone, put aside all the corruption from David and corrupt Cathy Hughes, put aside the inactivity of Vincent Henry and Ali Cock and what's this other lady? I think it's Elson Lowe mother, Garida Lowe and all of them. You understand? Who now get sense and now realize the need to do so much. Y'all got good sense. Y'all realize that these people have nothing to offer you. Nothing to offer you. More so the indigenous people. Right? More so the indigenous people. And y'all go to St. Cuthbert and y'all tell me about that concrete road in there. Not just one. They got, I think it's a couple of them running through the village. Y'all go there. Go there and y'all tell me about it. Right? When you get there and you meet the new Tushao, I think I can't remember his name. Go there and you ask him to open the ICT hub and show you what's going on in the ICT hub. Hughes. And I say she corrupt, she signed contracts with her own company that are corrupt on those grounds. You understand? Corrupt on those grounds. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. Dial, make sure you catch the plane on time, partner. Don't get left over there. Right? What's I got going on today, boy? I'm forgetting anything? Y'all check out that article by Joel Bagwodin, man. He touched on quite a few. Also, now he vexed nobody and get a grade 1 in maths in Region 9. Nigel Hughes, show us somebody who get a grade 1 in maths.
As a national solution.
Show us somebody who get a grade 1 in maths in Region 9, 2050 to 20. And that's my thing with these blasted people, buddy. Imagine you are saying nobody can get a grade 1 in Region 9 for 2024 and show nothing in relation to people getting a grade 1 in Region 9 in mathematics from 2015 to 2020. So do you have a better record in the region in relation to education? This guy is, look, let me stop getting worked up and get out of here. Y'all have a great day, right? Don't let stupid people like Nigel Hughes impart any information to you without you checking it. Please, guys, please, right? Anyway, as I usually say before I go, it's all about peace. It's all about love. It's all about one Guyana.
Guyana is nice, Guyana is fun, Guyana is clean, Guyana is green, Guyana got oil. Guyana got young and Guyana got old. I ain't talking no more. Guyana got things. We growing wings and developing things. The government real and that's a big deal. I'm singing from a